Alright. So the last time we left off, we just got to the new building. Um, we were with... So... Oh my god! Are you freaking kidding me? No! No, no, no! I saved before that! He was way the frick downstairs! Well, that's the way to start the game. Ah, that's one way to start the game. Wow. He is fast, man. Look at that. I forgot how quick he was. So what do I do? I don't know what to do. I've never had that happen before. It's not letting me move. It's totally glitched out. I can't even move. Wait, what? Did he shut the door on me? No, I can't move. I'm trying. Like the game legit glitched out on me. Oh, that hurt. Hey, I got it to unglitch. Oh, I'm not restarting. I'm gonna deal with this. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, that's not good. Oh, don't go over the bridge. Oh no, I just screwed myself. Why did I go upstairs? Why did I... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm gonna try the bridge. Oh god, she didn't kill me. Oh, there goes my heart rate. There goes my heart rate. Whew. That's one way to start. All right, how long have we been going? This is like, this is not how you want to do things. That was a lot of stuff to happen in what, 5-6 minutes? Or I guess technically less. Since I just started. Five minutes. Yeah. I thought. Okay. Well, hey there, everyone. Welcome to White Day. That's one way to start. So at least he's lost me at this point. I didn't think that was gonna let me go. I thought I was hooked there. So last time we made our way to the new building, from main building 2. So we basically did main building 2. We ran into So-young a couple of times. We ran into her once in main building 2, where we walked around the building a bit together. Kind of talking about ghosts a lot, basically. I don't think we really got much out of her there, but we got to know her at least a little bit. We ran into Ji-hyeon, and when So-young asked why she was at the school, she said that So-young had called her and told her to go there. And So-young did not seem to remember doing that. So the two of them stepped out, started talking, and they basically kind of left, and then we were left on our own again. We dealt with compulsory ghost to the baby. which we had been following around. We actually saw it at the end of the first stream we did. And basically, it sounded like, just from the notes, that the baby, the mother was in kind of what I would describe as an abusive relationship, or depending on how you're looking at it, not physically abusive, but emotionally abusive, or disconnected relationship, you might look at it. I'd say a little bit of both. Sounds like he went back out in the hallway. That could work to my advantage. We might be hiding in this bathroom a lot. I'm just putting that out there. After we did that, though, we ended up going towards the new building, which is where we are now, and we saw So-young walking down the hallway to get here, and then Sung-ah started calling out to her, and she did not respond. And we had a choice, and of course we were going the So-young route, so we followed her. And that's where we are now. We did get to talk to her a little bit more since then. She said she was supposed to be meeting up with Ji-hyeon, but she didn't show up, and then she said, that she's a little bit confused by us. She said we're the kind of the outlier here to her. Ji-hyeon was called here by her apparently, and now we're here too. And we're just playing nice with her. We bought her a coffee because she said she was tired and thirsty, and then we gave her her diary back. And basically, we kind of parted ways there and just told each other to be safe. Is he in the hallway or is he out in the main hall? Either way. Oh, she did give us the coffee back. Let's use that. So we have options. We can try to explore this area out here where these classrooms are, or these kind of like lab areas, I should say. Or we can go out in the main hall. We got 4 floors here in this part of the building. We could work our way up and do the light puzzle. The rest of the stuff we need to do, some of it's up there. I don't remember how much. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm kind of playing blind here for a moment. There's basically 3 kind of major things we need to do out in the main hall before we can progress the story on to the next area and such. He's away, I think. Okay, property repair request slip. Broken property. 2 cassette players for language learning. Language lab. Drive belt is broken. I think that's the lab we're right next to. And 2, music appreciation room. Power outlet is damaged, and that is downstairs. This is supposed to be a hint, basically. Please repair them as soon as possible, as the backward play function is needed during in-class practices. Submitted by Sun Chung Oh, music teacher. So, do the easy rooms first. I don't know if any of them is really easier than one or the other. I guess back here is probably easiest, really. At least the rooms we can get into. So the black mask tape that we got in the previous building, the one that we got when we were talking to So-young, needs reverse playability, and so that's why this is important. And the hint is there. The music appreciation room has a player where the power outlet is damaged, and the language lab has one with the drive belt broken. So what we need to do is get the drive belt from number 2 and use it for number 1, which is right next to us. The problem is we need an item from upstairs to make that happen. So we can't do that room. However, if this is your first time playing this and the janitor is getting on your nerves, if you go down to the music appreciation room and go in there ahead of time, there's a ghost in there. She will kill you, and the janitor will despawn. I think I can play the black mask tape from the factory office if I fix the player. His hearing is phenomenal, so I'm going to play this safe. Hey, Firebird. Wow, did you miss a lot? Okay, swim up. We had a bit of a surprise start. Oh, no. Document. New building notice. The installation of light fixtures in the main hall below the mid-bridge on the third floor was completed during winter break. However, the contractors did a horrible job, and there's currently a risk of the wires shorting out. The repair work has been scheduled to take place during the summer break. Please take a moment to read the problem at hand and a temporary solution listed below. Ensure that all students are made aware of this issue. There we go. There's the puzzle. Problem and solution. If the power switch in the electrical room is turned on while the lights are on for certain classrooms, the light fixtures may blow out. The following classrooms must take caution: Senior Homeroom 1, 5, 8, 10, and 12. That's the light puzzle. We need to turn the lights on in those 5 rooms. If the lights from these classrooms continuously go off automatically, try turning on the lights in this specific order: 1 to 5, 8 to 10 to 12. It's been reported that the lights will turn off automatically if the lights are turned off in the preceding classrooms. That is the other problem. We need to make sure the janitor does not turn them off, and the easiest way to do that is to have him chase us. Oh my god, that puzzle. Alright, what was the number of the rooms? I need to write those down. How close are you? One, 3, 8, 10, 12? 1, 3? Really? I don't remember seeing a 3. Maybe that's why I always screw it up. My mind is thinking 2 for some reason. Or 5. Let's just try it. He's quiet, that's why I'm being cautious. Oh, I was right. 1, 5, 8, 10, 12. Alright. So we're trying to get out of the building still, basically. And of course trying to help So-yeon figure out what's going on here. Or Sung-ah if you play her route. But we'll do hers later. So the cassette player is not working. Its drive belt has been cut. So we need a drive belt to play the cassette. I don't hear him at all. Does that mean he went upstairs? The what obstacle? I'm not sure which obstacle you're referring to. I think he's upstairs. He could come in here at any time. I gotta keep that in mind. This is actually kind of an interesting room. I don't know if the lights need to be... I think the lights need to be on for this. Oh, we'll look at it later. I don't hear him. He must have gone upstairs. Okay. Okay, the button. I'm going to mark that down before I forget. If he comes anywhere, it's going to be there. Okay. I'm going to look at my list of items. There's a ghost couple ghosts we can run into. Okay, I think the mermaid story is around here too. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. That's the crane puzzle. I think he's gone upstairs for sure. He does sometimes turn around though, so you gotta be careful with that. I don't want to do the puzzle quite right away. And I want to make a save before I do. The reason I don't want to do it right away is because there's a ghost that's involved with it. I only have 4 tranks. That's what you want, the tranquilizers. I don't know why I'm ducked. Alright, ghost story. Number 19. Mermaid. There was a big pond in Y High School. Since the school was so old, the fish in the pond were large and different from the average fish. Some were even known to understand humans. A female student named Dee really cared for the fish in the pond. She took charge of feeding the fish and cleaning around the pond from the custodian. When she had free time, she would just sit by the pond. There was a rumor that the fish did performances for her when she came to the pond. Her friends called Dee the Fish Princess. That's kind of like how I used to be called the Rat Boy. Can you guess why people called me Rat Boy? Or the Rat Person, or whatever they called me? Then an infamous bad boy became interested in Dee. She wasn't interested in his Dee, if you know what I'm saying. He was known to be a thief with a bad temper. He confessed to Dee and said that they should go out, but was rejected on the spot. See? She ain't interested in the Dee. Alright? Just walk it off. His ego was bruised and enacted revenge by constantly bullying and threatening her. It was really tough on Dee, but she believed that he would lose interest at some point and patiently absorbed it all. Then the accident happened. It was raining cats and dogs, hopefully not literally, when the bad boy made his way to the pond and began harassing Dee. Dee had had enough of his bullying and yelled at him to stop. Angry, the boy pushed her. Dee stumbled, fell, and hit her head hard on a rock. She died instantly. Afraid of being caught, the boy tried to hide her body. He chopped her body into pieces and fed them to the fish in the pond. You know, that takes some serious premeditation. That's pretty sick. Says the person who dissolves plants. Even the blood of Dee was washed away into the pond by the rain. Nobody witnessed this horrendous crime besides the fish. Dee's absence was reported to the police, and the investigation began. From the statements made by her friends, the police centered their investigation around the pond, but no trace of her could be found. Time went on, and no further evidence surfaced. Soon, the case went cold. Some time passed without incident until a student went missing during gym class at the rooftop swimming pool. The students who saw what happened stated that the missing kid acted as if something was pulling him under the water. I wonder if that was the kid. No trace of him could be found after emptying the pool. In the midst of this mass confusion, the missing boy came up floating from the pond. His body looked like it had been chewed to bits by animals. It was the same boy who had, It was the same boy who had bullied Dee. Getting ahead of myself here. A rumor soon circulated that every night when it rains, if you go near the pond or swimming pool, you would spot a strange creature. The students who've seen it describe it in two ways. It's either a fish that looks like a human, or a human that looks like a fish, or like fish. So which side of the deal are we getting? Top or bottom? Alright. Yes, I'm going to bully the person that turns me down. Obviously didn't like her that much. Yeah, I agree. I fully agree. People are sick. And this is the rooftop, which is locked. And for some reason, I thought there was an item up here. Okay. I think we have everything we're going to get from this part of the building. Before I move ahead, let me mark off the Mermaid story. I'm looking at the west staircase here. I guess we can go to the main hall. I can try to do the light puzzle, I guess, if we could get that out of the way now. If we do that, though, we need to trigger a certain ghost, if you know what I mean, Beth. And I do need to make a quick save, because I don't want to have to redo all this, because this could be the end of me. The problem is, he's gone upstairs. Oh, maybe too good to be true. Okay. That's worth the save. That introduction was pretty good. So where is he? Okay, we haven't really been outside of here much, but let's see. What rooms are we looking at again? 1, 3, 8, 10, 12. So 1, 5, 8, 10, 12. Sorry. No, I'm stuck on 3. So I gotta go left and right, back around right. I think 5 is the room where it first triggers, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's way the heck up there. Okay. Let's use this to our advantage. I want to trigger her at least once, and I want to kind of give an idea of what she's like, so she's going to hurt me. I don't feel like that should count otherwise. I don't remember if it actually counts if you just see her. Hey, Bree. You get the pun. Okay, I think he's above me. And I believe the ghost is in this room. He's gonna chase me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that worked out perfectly. He's right above me. He's gonna hear the door, though. Crap. He's gonna hear the door. Well, let's see. I think it's this room. Did he react to it? He's not whistling. No, he's above me. I can hear him. Here we go. Make sure I can still hear his footsteps. So if you get too close to her, gosh, she's so creepy. All right, I'm gonna let her grab me once. Okay, out, out, out. Okay, I'm gonna use him to my advantage. I have to. I think she'll disappear if I hit the switch in room 1. Where is he? Is he in the middle? He better not be in the middle. I probably shouldn't be walking out in the middle of the open either. Okay, let's heal up. I can still see blood. Alright, let's, Oh my god! How did he get over there? How? How? He's straight shot ahead of me. Oh man, that was bad. That would. How did he? Oh my god, he must have despawned and respawned. He moved. Wait, where is he? Did he already go all the way upstairs? Let's see. Let's read this quick. Notice. Okay, so we got the puzzle for the light switch. We got to do the light switches. The key to the new building's rooftop is hanging near the main hall's light fixture. We suspect that this is a malicious prank by some students. We saw this in when we ended the previous playthrough. There was a key stuck in the lights straight above from us, basically. Let's see. We urge the head teachers of each grade to catch the culprits. We will be calling someone to remove the key next Monday. Oh, that's it. That's the other clue. Where is the janitor? Oh, he's right there. Okay, I see him. I see him. I can still do this. Gotcha, buddy. Suck on that. Let's see if this works. He's right behind me. This is not going to work if I figure. I don't even remember how to do the damn thing. Alright, what's it on? What's it on? What's it on? What's it on? It's on the lights! Wait, what? It was on the lights! Okay, I must have screwed up something there. I screwed up something there. Beth, what did I screw up? Do the lights have to be off first? Or do I have to... I'm getting winded. The lights are still on, right? Yeah, okay. He's still on my butt. Okay, I'm just gonna let myself get winded and... I'm gonna run him down, then run him back up. Actually, I might duck in the bathroom first. There is a generator room. Do I have to do something with that? The lights are on. Wait, I have to hit the generator room? Oh no, I totally did this out of order, didn't I? I don't have the key card for it. I totally wasted my time doing that. That was that was bad. I think you're right. I have to do this door first. Okay. All right. You're right. The lights are on, and I turned them off. I turned them off. Why did I turn the switch off? Why did I turn the switch off? Oh my god. Why? Why did I do that? Okay. Alright, let's reset. We need to go to the dance studio. Not the dance studio. Why? Yeah, I thought there was a reason to do the light switches later. You have to get the blue key card first, don't you? Oh, not the red key card. Okay, so light switch is bust as far as I'm concerned. Wait, wait, did you purposely let me run that? Okay, he's just down the hall. It gets the red key card. The red key card goes to... No, the dance studio should be open, right? The red key card does get me access to everything upstairs, though. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, if he goes upstairs, I can go downstairs. I can do the dance studio. He's gonna turn off the lights, though. I hate this. Yeah, I knew there was a reason I used to do that in that order. Wow, that totally just made me tense up. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. I'm good. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay, I think I'm clear. I think I'm clear. I'm really tempted to despawn him. Like, seriously, Jeff, follow the colors. He's not coming, is he? No, he's right there. Alright. Let's hope this doesn't end me.
플라톤 이래 서양 철학에서 이성이란 다른 동물과 구분되는 인간의 고유
He's so creepy.
인정되었다. 계몽주의 이후에도 이성적 사고는 인간의 지식을 개선하고 더 나은 결정을 내리게 하는 수단으로 여겨졌다. 하지만 문쟁론자들은 이런 고전적 해석에
No. Stop.
프랑스 장리포 영수의 인류학자인 댄스버거
Oh, come on, dude. I'm on a timer, too. I'm not gonna make this, am I? I gotta say, I love the music. Really love what she's doing. It sounded French to me.
Hey.
Nope. No! Oh, where's the other one? No, here. No, stop it! It's like that really annoying kid that just keeps doing stuff you tell him not to do. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's still up there. Okay. We're safe. Alright, so that was the Doppelganger. I have that track on my YouTube playlist if anybody wants it. I actually think it's kind of awesome. A 50-gram white and a key card, right? Right here. The red key card. Oh, why are you coming down? Oh, he's not. He's going up. Okay, we also want the disc. You don't need it, but it gives you background information. Okay, let me mark this down. Oh, I forgot about the starved ghost. She's across the hallway. We could probably do that one. Okay, dance studio, 50-gram weight. Wait. Oh, it's got the That's a compulsory ghost. That's why it's not marked. Doppelganger. There you are. Okay, let's He's right above me. Sort of. I think he's up a floor. So if I have the red key card. Oh, he's right up there. Okay, we're totally going for the cafeteria. He's right above us. That is blue, right? I hate this. Why did I do the lights? Okay, we're good. So, do we have the items we need for this? Alright, so you need 2 lunch boxes for this. Oh, sorry. Two lunch boxes. We're gonna do a ghost. Oh, there's one right here. You know, I should probably heal myself before I do this. That was the starved ghost. And I'm hurt again. I guess I put that lunchbox to good use. So he must still be above me. Problem is I need to go back upstairs, so I need to figure... Oh, he's way up there. He's gonna see me. No! No, no, not the headless ghost. The game has it out for me tonight, I'm telling you. Okay, school store... Yeah, starved ghost. Don't see me. There she is. Wait for it. Alright. We're good. My heartbeat settle and I'll head back up. Okay, since the janitor's all the way upstairs, or almost all the way upstairs, I think we should just... Oh, damn it, he got ahead of me. I'm gonna stay with him in the hopes of hiding from him. This room has the ghost that will kill you if you want to despawn him. He will respawn as soon as you get to like an autosave moment though. So don't use it. Unless if you want to use it, save it for when you need it, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Is he on third or fourth? Yeah, that's definitely blue. I don't see him. But he's whistling, so it means I'm safe. Okay. Okay, so Spider Ghost is still active, so let's not go places we don't want to be. There's a lot of red doors locked up on the upstairs, and there's a certain item we need from there, I do believe, to get to the next key card. let's go and check back here. We'll wait for him to come back downstairs, and I'll head back up. Oh, pen. Keep your eyes on the door just in case. There's something we can do in here. That's another puzzle, actually. I don't think we can do that one for a bit, though. Alright, that's the disc. So that's, again, this is the one we got from the music teacher. Alright, I don't think there's anything we actually need in here. Alright, so this is kind of important, so we'll read this. Contents of the CD. So, again, we found this CD in a boombox in main building 2. It was the music teacher, the one that hung himself. Hung himself? I think he hung himself. Or killed himself somehow. The one that we keep hearing about. To whoever finds my writing, my hope is that no one will read this. However, I believe my knowledge on the secrets of this school will become useful to those who seek to uncover the truth. The truth, that's really important to us, which is why I think this is worth reading. I write, you don't actually need this to get the ending we're going for. I have tested that before. You would think you would, but you don't. It's all affinity based with characters and based on things they tell you. Those two things. So, I write this from personal experience, investigations, and my knowledge in Oriental studies. Some may say that I'm delusional, but I trust my findings like a religion. They're an absolute truth for me. It's been 6 years since I began teaching in Yeondo High School, but in that short period of time, I've experienced something that I will never forget. I've always felt there was something sinister about the school. First, the location of the school is far from ideal. The energies of the yin and yang intertwine with the terrain, creating a strong natural energy flow. This on itself would not be an issue. However, mixing the energies of the restless teenagers in this location has disrupted the energy flow, twisting it into negative energy. The school was oblivious to this fact, and did not understand why so many accidents kept occurring since its opening. Finally, with the aid of the feng shui expert, they created tokens to contain the violent energy of this place. I'd like to keep in mind that we've been playing with these tokens. There were 5 tokens, one for each element, and they were placed in the school using the repulsion theory to create a base for a very strong barrier. This barrier suppresses the violent energies, and soon the school was stabilized. But this didn't last for long. While investigating the supernatural phenomena that frequency came up in school, I realized it was all related to the strong energy that was concentrated here. It was the barrier that was the root of it all. The tokens composing the barrier were made from peach wood. Peach wood is known for its power to ward off evil. However, this caused the ghosts of the school to be locked inside the barrier along with the disturbed energy, sucking the life force of the living. The school became a place where the world of the living and the world of the dead overlapped. I could hardly believe it, even with my own eyes. An interesting idea occurred to me when I realized this secret. By using the twisted nature of this place and the power trapped within the barrier, I thought it would be possible to transfer a soul of the dead into the body of a living person. I was mesmerized by this sudden yet whimsical theory. Each day I pondered on how to prove this, and as the days went by, my desire to test it grew even greater. When I was near to bursting with frustration, she came to me. Here's the way to perform the ritual. Before you start the ritual, make sure the ghost's soul is whole. Only a ghost with its soul intact can be resurrected. So who are we talking about is the question. What you need to do first is to find the tokens and disable them. Huh. So basically what we've been doing, right? That seems like what we've been doing this whole time. So, because we've been basically pulling tokens from doors, or using them to get through doors. Almost like we're disarming them, it seems to me. Or are we arming them? It seems like the opposite. This process has to follow the order of 5 elements, repulsion qualities, and it must take place during a night of a full moon. You would also need a suitable body to be used for receiving the soul. There was a body that the ghost insisted on, but that's interesting. As time passed, I became more afraid. It wasn't that I doubted my theory. I was afraid because I knew it would work. I knew a horrible disaster would occur if something went wrong with the ritual. The barrier would break and unleash the great power that was trapped within. Should something like that happen, remove the tokens in order of the 5 elements' harmonic qualities, place them together in the same spot, and combine the power of yin and yang with them. A barrier with the power of yin, yang, and all 5 elements should be able to shut down the spirits, at least for a while. That will be the only hope then. So possibly we're actually helping ourselves then. So, is I don't know what the janitor is. Let's check downstairs. So, that does relate to some things we have seen, but I don't want to say anything at this point. I don't know if there's a door down here we can use or not. Oh god, that got me to jump. Well, almost. Oh, I never went in here. Oh. Yep, we can use that. Oh, I can hear him. He's getting close to us. I think we're safe though in here. Oh, coin. Deep Space Nine. Huh. Star Trek fan. This is what we actually need the eyeglasses for. This is the eyeglass puzzle. And this is another puzzle. I should just take a picture of this, to be honest. I think I'll do that later. Worry about it later. Hopefully I remember. Not hearing him. Thank you, game. Okay, so where did he go? We did hear him. So where is he? He might be checking all these rooms. Okay, let's see. What's next? We do need to go upstairs. So maybe we should make our way that way. There is a ghost we can get back this way. I would like to save before we go upstairs. Let's get this one. So I think this is really cool, if you ask me. In my most humble opinion. claw marks. She's probably one of my favorite ghosts. She's so subtle, but she's so creepy at the same time. So notice the room has been repeating itself if I try to move forward. So she's what they call the fox spirit. If she doesn't wind you, it does not count as a ghost sighting. So if she doesn't do it, wait for her to sing the song again, and she should eventually do it. I've never had her not do it on the second time. Okay, I need to know where he is. Because he could have changed position since I just did that. That was probably not a smart idea. Oh, that door's closed. Alright. I want to say see you on the flip side, Beth. That's a bad pun, though. if you follow what I'm saying. Um, let's make our way upstairs now. I gotta find the janitor first. Oh, he is upstairs. Of course he is. Where else would he be? Where else would he be but at the exact place I want to go? No, no, no. Don't get premature. That's what she said. Oh, he's coming back down, too. I just saw him the way he's going, I think. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Never mind. I'm stupid. Oh, he's going this way, so let's go this way. I don't think I looked at the next talisman yet. Just take a look at that while I'm over here. Okay, I think we're good. The water barrier is blocking the way to the auditorium. just a note for people who might play this. The Spider Girl can appear in different rooms at the same time. Oop. How am I going to make this work? If I can get in that classroom, I could hide. I need to get up another floor before I get to where I want to be. I could hide in here. If the Spider Girl's not there. Where is he? Oh, he's coming back down, isn't he? She's not in here, is she? No. Okay. I'm gonna clear out this room. I'm gonna wait for him to get down here. I'm gonna take a break while he does that. Okay. We are in room 3-9. Let's see. Classroom 3-9. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I missed a ghost in the bottom stairs from here. We'll get it later. Okay. I'm just gonna sit back here. Alright. I'm back. That would not be hilarious if he had found me right then. I can't see him up there anymore. I'm assuming he's probably down here. Maybe past me even at this point. Alright, let's listen for him. Oh, what? Gotta wait for this, I guess. Where are you coming from? Over here? Straight ahead? Almost? Yep, straight ahead. Oh, he's right outside. He's right outside. Oh, there he is. Nope, nope, oh, no, he's turning. I caught that. Yeah, he's back at it. I don't see him. He should be close to the edge there. Oh, oh. Oh, he went down the hallway. Wait, which way are you going? Oh my god, he's coming back up. Or going down this way. Alright, I can use that to my advantage. I can get up to the reading room this way. Hey there. Okay. I'm going. She's like, how dare you enter my classroom? He's right below me. I think those are all red doors at the top. Oh, he's right there. He could go. He's coming up, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he's coming up. I only did the mannequin once. Why? I should probably wait till he walks away a bit. He's gonna end up here with me soon. I think he's checking out the door I left open downstairs. I've only ever had to do the mannequin once. The rain is kind of deafening where I'm at. I kind of like it though. Think he's far enough away? I want to see where he goes. Oh, straight ahead. Oh, nope. I don't think he heard that, but play this cautiously. No, we're good. Alright, so there's quite a few things, or not quite, I think there's a few things that we can get in here. Okay, I think I got it. Got everything we need. I don't think you can hear us walking around, but that could backfire. Okay, we got the pin. The key. Yep. And that is the, what's her name? The library ghost, they call it. That's the girl who was talking about having, being second in class. Oh, he's right there. So she's the ghost that she comes from a poor family, and there's another girl in her class that always beat her on everything. She'd always get first, and so this girl would always get second. Uh, and she would study like nonstop, but she also had to work and do other things. And the other girl she said she'd never see her studying. She'd always be hanging out with her friends, having a good time. I'm like, and you can't really judge people like that because I'm like, you don't know what they're doing in their own time. But she was getting a little bit competitive over it, and the item you need to trigger her, what would that be? Do the items fall out of your inventory after time? I don't think so. No, that's the one. So a report card, second in class. So when you get to the end of the ghost story, she talks about how she came in second. Eventually, she ended up going insane, unfortunately. Sounds about right for being a student. I loved being a student. College was a lot of fun for me. Grad school is a different story, but I really enjoyed being an undergrad. And like these are just high school students, but I imagine high schools here are a little bit different. The meaning of the labyrinth. Okay, this is another important one. About labyrinths. During the times of ancient Greece, the word labyrinth referred to an underground building that was designed to be a maze. Labyrinths are later seen as high fenced gardens during the Renaissance age. The four great labyrinths of the world are the Egyptian labyrinth, the Cretan labyrinth, Lemnos labyrinth, and the Italian labyrinth. There are two kinds of labyrinths. The first is designed so that all paths lead to the center. In this type of labyrinth, the same path will not be taken twice, but one must take longest distance possible to reach the destination. I think they're missing a the. In the second kind, the paths are forked and very complicated, making it very easy to get lost. To deal with this type of labyrinth, one must rely on memory and good judgment. The labyrinth symbolizes many different meanings, and its symbol and appearance changes depending on the era and region. A traditional meaning of the labyrinth signifies exclusion and imprisonment, allowing only those who are worthy to find the exit. Getting to the center of the labyrinth symbolizes uterine progression, and the labyrinth represents the body of the Mother Earth. Shouldn't that just be Mother Earth? Thus, it is the women who own and control the labyrinth, while men must find the right path to escape. This is actually important to the main story. The continuity of the labyrinth signifies immortality and eternity. And in the Eastern philosophy, it means to escape the cycle of birth and death and the rules of karma. In the perspective of a funeral rite, the labyrinth symbolizes death and resurrection. Going into the labyrinth means death, and coming out of it means resurrection. So in a way, the labyrinth can be thought of as a model underworld. Okay, now we gotta wait for him to go back. Let's tuck myself in here. Oh, he's way the heck down there already, dang. He's a lot further than I thought he was. I have to wait for him to come my way a little bit, though. Oh, maybe not. No, I don't think... No, he'll see me if I go over. Oh, yeah, he's coming back. Stay down there, please. Stay on your path. One thing that was actually really cool about this in the original game, probably one of the few things I really, really liked about it compared to this, is you can see how this building is lit up in the main hall. Like, that was just like pitch black in the main game. And the only thing you could see was the janitor's flashlight. And, like, you could tell you were in an open room and stuff, but it was dark. Like, you could not see things well. Okay, I got a safe spot up here too if I need it. I kind of want to go. I want to check out this room, but I think I should just go straight down. If I have time. What's he grunting over? So we should be good to get in there. Oh. I think we're safe. The problem is I shouldn't have come in here so quickly. I made a whoopsie there. I need to switch the light panel over to the power panel for this room. Then I switch it back to the lights before I head down. That's how I used to do it. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, so there's 3 switches here. We need the light switch in for when we do the lights. And so we need to switch that back on before we leave. Or it means we have to come back up here again. Because I'm kind of stupid. There's a ghost story up here I want to get. Oop. Definitely don't want to open the door with him right there. Which side are we going? Alright, number 14. The Mystery in the Dance Studio. This is where we fought the doppelganger at the beginning of this. The dance department of Y High School was highly regarded for having produced a number of famous dancers. Many young talents hoped to be a future ballerina competed in Y High School's dance department. Out of these young talents, twin sisters named Ye-yoon and Ye-ji appeared most promising. People speculated that they would grow up to become famous dancers and showered the sisters with compliments. It was the younger twin, Ye-ji, who received higher praise than her older sister. It was difficult to decide which of the twins was better in terms of physical condition and technique, but it was generally agreed that Ye-ji was better at expressing herself and that she could move people's hearts through her performance. At first, Ye-yoon didn't give much thought to the reviews. The same review kept repeating, and after losing the lead role to her sister in multiple performances, it began to worry her, and she became nervous. In the meantime, the talent show for the school was quickly approaching. The performance from Y High School's dance department was such a good opportunity to make yourself known to the public, since even the mass media took interest and covered it. Performing the main role in this show would be the equivalent to making a debut in the world of dance. The school decided to hold an audition for the main role to allow a fair selection. It was the day before the audition. Ye-yoon was pacing back and forth in the dance studio nervously, troubled by her thoughts. She believed that if Ye-ji were to take the leading role from her again, this time, she would be doomed to live in Ye-ji's shadows for the rest of her life. After long deliberation, it seemed like she had come to a conclusion. She left the dance studio with an especially shiny pair of ballerina shoes. The next day, there was an accident during the audition. Ye-ji fell during her performance. Her foot was covered in blood, sliced by pieces of broken glass. Her blood stained her ballerina shoes red. In the end, Ye-yoon was picked to take the leading role. Ye-yoon performed brilliantly and won the hearts of many fans. The media reports stated that she was the new emerging genius and aired special coverage on her every day. She even received scouting offers from a few famous ballet companies for after her graduation. In contrast, Yeji was in complete despair and was only withering away. Yeji repeatedly tried to practice before her wounds were healed and made her injury worse and worse. Eventually, her injury became so terrible that she died of infection. Wow. Like, come on, really? This is already getting dark, right? Who slips glass into their own sister's shoes? Who slips glass into people's shoes, period? But come on, really? Alright, when the music stopped, Ye-yoon took a break from her practice and sat down to wipe the sweat from her face. She was alone in the dance studio after all other students had gone home. Of course, Yeji would be here with her now if she was alive. For a moment, she thought about her sister. It gave her goosebumps, and she quickly pushed the thought away. She turned the music back on. Ye-yoon got up and stood in front of the mirror, ready to resume her practice. She stopped when she noticed there was something off with her reflection in the mirror. In the mirror, her ballerina shoes were stained red. Startled, she quickly looked down to check on her shoes, but they were a clean white pair of ballerina shoes. Right at that moment, she heard, "I've been copying you perfectly so far, sister. Now it's your turn. You copy me now." Ye-yoon's reflection in the mirror, the one that wore the bloody shoes, raised her hand slowly to grasp her neck. A gleeful grin spread across her face. So, if you take too long when doing the fight with the doppelganger ghost, the one that looks just like you, the ghost will do that. It'll grab its neck and basically choke you to death. Because whatever it does reflects on you. So where are you? Oh, the door's open. Okay, never mind. Oh crap, he's coming back up. No, 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 no. He's coming back up. He's coming back up. I need to get in here quick. Quick, quick, quick. I hope he did not hear that. Oh, he's whistling. Okay. So you might be asking what I was doing that for with the power thing. I see a laminated plaque on the bookshelf, but it's too high. I can't reach it. There's an AC unit over here. The power goes to the AC unit. The lights go to the light fixtures. And the alarm is basically a fire alarm. No hamburgers. Wait, what? What about hamburgers? Okay. I actually don't know exactly how to do this at all. It just kind of works eventually. Okay. I don't know if there's a special way to... Oh, the card. Just wow, that took way too long. No hamburgers. Gotcha. I realized the hamburger symbol before you said that last bit. Oh my god, that I was like, wait, that's what she meant. Okay. I have no idea how to trigger this. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think you have to get the corner at the door now.
Here. What are you doing? Why did you bring me here?
Okay, so before I gotta make sure I mark off that ghost story. And let's get to our dialogue options. So basically, we're trying to get the truth from her. We don't really care about her ending. Usually you want to just try to be nice to her. So calm down, because that helps every situation, right? Say, okay, calm down.
Do not tell me to calm down! Just stay back! What's happening? I'm scared. I'm just so scared. Everyone's acting strange. So-young lied to me and said she never called. And she keeps looking for her dead sister. Then Sungha keeps following So-young, getting all worked up. And then she disappears. And I keep seeing these impossible, creepy things. It's all because of this place. This cursed school is making all this happen.
Okay, so you probably think, what have you seen is a good thing to say, but you actually want to say you know something, don't you? Because you want to probe her for the truth.
I don't know. I don't know.
And that's the truth.
I don't know anything. Please leave me alone.
She really doesn't know.
Just leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone. Get out.
That's not a good way to build affinity with her, though. Just going to point that out. This is what we needed. Yin-yang token. A wooden token that has the yin-yang symbol on it. It gives off a lucky vibe. So this is what we were reading about in the document on the CD. Investigation on the yin-yang token, part 2. More investigation is needed to confirm what actually happened. But I was locked in the dark due to the power outage in the music appreciation room. Oh, I see that autosave there, game. I'm trying to slip that by me. When I started to lose my sense of direction and began to feel a short of chill. I assume they mean a sort of chill. Okay. I observed a bright light emitting from a bag with the yin yang token in it. I might have been seeing things from focusing too hard on the investigation, but it was nonetheless a magical experience. Okay. All right. So let's check. He's close. You gotta be careful going forward here. So we are in the library, I think. So let's see if there's anything else in here I can get. No, it doesn't look like there's anything. I think that you have to get the yin yang token. That's not optional. Yeah, he's close. No hamburgers allowed. Especially not in the library. I can't get that out of my mind now. Thank you for pointing that out. It's the little things in life, right? It's the little things. Is that what he said in his video? Now I totally have to listen and play this now again. I'm still on the chalkboard puzzle part. His playthrough is quite amazing. I don't know if you saw the message I sent you, but I have all the unlisted live streams for those if you want to see them, including the one where we made him download the costume pack and put everybody in swimsuits, which was quite hilarious. So GJD and I kind of started that one. We all agreed to pitch in $5. Hey, where are you going? No! No. Okay, I'm going for it. He's circling back. Oh. I'm not playing this game, dude. He's like, yes, you are. He's gonna see me. All right. You saw nothing. Do I dare the bridge? I don't think the bridge is a good idea. Oh, I totally know what to do. I totally know what to do. This is it. We're doing this. Stay with me. Okay. You know where I'm going, Beth. You know where I'm going. Actually, I should probably save my game before I do that, but there's a safe spot down there. Nah, let's go hide. Let's hide. Then we'll do it. As long as he doesn't glitch out at me again. I do believe I can just run this part out. Stand in the back. Yeah, she is terrifying. Stand back here. No. Stand in the back and you get a better vantage on her, so she can only spawn out of sight. So wait. Wait, what happened to my... Did I use all my soy milks? Well, that's not good. Okay. Wait. He's back! He's back! Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? That's right, you have to let her kill... You have to let her kill you. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, so there's a thing you don't do. Yeah, for some reason I think he's going to despawn. I'm like, no, only if she kills you. You have to walk in there without the yin yang and let her kill you, because that's all that happens. No! Why? He heard the freaking bathroom door, didn't he? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm getting hit so many times here. So many times. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I hate her. Okay, we need to get down to that room. I should have stayed in there. Okay. Eye testing lens. This is what we mainly needed. The drive belt. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think there's a trank up here. Good, we're doing well with those. Alright, this I do not know the combo for. I think I know how to figure it out, but... or might have a way to figure it out. I think I know that one. That might be the metronome one. Okay, let's see. What room is this called? Music appreciation. No, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll ask you if I need it. Don't worry. Music appreciation room. Yeah, just the eye testing lens. Okay, so we have to make a backup save here then, because this is going to be a fork in the path for us going ahead or going forward, for ending related stuff. But to do that, I want to get up to where that's going to be, which is in the other room with the tape player and the tape, of course.
That's the voice of that girl. Who are you? Why are you here this late?
Okay, so this is the dialogue I think I may have messed up in my previous playthrough when I was going for the same ending. So again, you have to get the truth. Asking him how long he's been standing there doesn't matter, but who he is does. And we know this guy. We've seen him before. His face should look familiar.
I'm the night duty teacher. Look, I don't know why you're here, but here's the key card that leads outside.
The
Be
blue
careful.
card.
It's dangerous here at night. Night is when the dead ones come to life.
Then why don't you leave me here with me? I think that's what I said last time. That was my mistake. It's why are you telling me this?
I just hope you don't make the same mistake I made. Get out of here before it's too late. Or you'll get trapped in the school forever, too.
Blue key card. A key card that unlocks the blue sections of the new building. Use it on the card reader.
I can't find any clues. And I think we're completely stuck here. Did my sister get stuck too? Do you know the reason I'm here? Well, it's for my sister. You've heard the rumors about me. How I had a sister. My sister killed herself 2 years ago at the school. There had to have been a reason, but no one ever bothered to find out.
So, how do you know is not what you want to ask, it's why did she kill herself?
I'm not really sure, but I think it involves her friend. I used to hear her yelling in her room at night. When I eavesdropped, it sounded like she was talking on the phone. Then, when my sister died, I wanted to find out who those calls were with. I feel so bad for her. She must have had some kind of reason. But no one knows. I can't even help her move on. Never talked about this with anyone before now. Let's go now.
Like I said, every time you're with her, something bad happens. Oh, yeah. What you gonna do now? Yeah, who's that coming? Well, this could be our time. We could go for the lights. Okay. Number 1. Oh, it's still on. He never turned it off? That is the right room, right? Okay, so 5 next. Oh, he's right behind me. Okay. We have the blue key card. So we just gotta keep him going. Alright, that's it. Let's see. 8, 10, and 12. This is the problem. I gotta lose him here to really make this work. I think I got them all there, right, Beth? Oh, he's right behind me. I have an idea. I have to use some of my tranks here, but I got plenty, I think. Yeah, okay, let's keep them on me. I think I can go through this end. Worst case scenario, just do it again. As long as he's in... Okay, where is he? Oh, he's right behind me again. It's the stopping and getting the key card, that's the problem. It slows you down enough that he catches up with you. But I don't want him hitting those light switches. If I do straight shot, I should be able to get into that room. I don't have any health items though, so we're kind of playing this a little risky. That should despawn him for a second, but he's right down the hall, so... If I'm not mistaken. Oh, cool. Number 18. The mystery in the biology lab. There were many strange rumors surrounding the biology lab, most of them featuring a walking mannequin or a scraping noise across the floor. Also, most of these rumors were based off the history of the school building. The history of the school building goes all the way back to the occupation era. The building was used as a concentration camp for political prisoners. No wonder this place is so evil. I think we already knew this, though. Some parts of the, in fact, the girl locked in the closet. That was why she was locked in the closet. Some parts of the concentration camp were used by the occupying military to conduct horrendous experiments on human subjects. Every single experiment that was conducted there was evil and inhumane. The screams of the subjects filled the air around the clock. Students believed that the location of the biology lab used to be one of those human experimentation labs. So every time there was an accident in the biology lab, the students always brought up the idea that it had something to do with the curse of the human experiment victims who were killed there, or that the head researcher remained in the form of a ghost. Some even went on to say that the anatomy mannequin in the corner of the room was actually a corpse of one of the experiment subjects. However, the most famous rumor of them all was the imprisoned accident. D didn't get very good grades, but he was especially interested in science, and he worked hard in his studies. The science teacher took pity on him and recommended D to the school's representative for science contests. D saw it as a great opportunity for him and studied even harder. With the teacher's permission, he stayed behind every day after school ended to study more and prepare himself for the contest. The area which he spent the greatest amount of effort on was the human anatomy composition. He studied the anatomy mannequin on a daily basis. A few days before the science contest, D, who was studying alone in the biology lab, was so exhausted that he fell asleep. When he woke up, it was dark, and the lights had been turned off. He tried to turn the light back on, but it didn't work. Even the door seemed to be locked from outside. He had no choice but to stay in the dark biology lab and spend the night there. He usually never bothered to think about the rumors, but his current situation triggered his memory to replay all the scary stories he had heard. The more he tried not to think about them, the stronger they became to his mind. D was becoming more afraid with each passing second. He was especially afraid of the anatomy mannequin in the dark. His heartbeat raced, and it was becoming hard for him to breathe. D was so scared that he decided to light an alcohol lamp. Just as the flame brought its flickering light to the room, the anatomy mannequin suddenly came alive and slowly started to move towards D. The next morning, D was found dead in the biology lab. The cause of death was reported as heart attack. Of course, we've seen this ghost. And it does, make it feel like you're having a heart attack because your heart just races. What was failed to be explained was that his nails were ripped from under their beds. And on the biology lab's door, there were scratch marks with trails of blood and a word scrawled in blood that read, anatomy mannequin. Yikes. He's just standing there. He's next to a room that I want to get into. I don't know if he's going to come back this way or not, though. If he goes down that hallway, blessing in disguise. No, never mind. Happy thoughts. So that room at the bottom down there I need to get into. It's got some items of import. I should probably just hide in the bathroom at this point. Or I should have just gone upstairs. Nope, that did not work. I thought, you know, it just might. Okay, I'm trying to remember where the puzzle is. I think it's all on this side of the building, so if I can just keep him away from here, we should be able to do it just fine. So if he goes upstairs, it's great. So in the downstairs area of the main hall, there's a room that kind of looks like a martial arts room, sort of. I think it's a club room or something like that. Yeah, alcohol club room. And it kind of looks like it used to be like a mini gym or something for like martial arts. Is the way I kind of saw it. The puzzle, I think, starts in the occult room, or not necessarily starts, but it's in the occult room, and it's in these rooms up here. Computer lab, earth science, and art studio, I think, all have it. I don't quite know where he is. This door was open. He might be downstairs. That's problematic, because of course I need to be over here the one time. I could trail him downstairs. I'm not seeing him, but it's really dark down there. I'm hoping his flashlight would give him away. So I don't think he's upstairs. All the doors down the hallway are closed. And I left them all open. Oh, there he is. Okay. I can work with that. What? Oh, that was downstairs. I think I got that one. Definitely got that one. I need the puzzle so I can do it. That's the problem. Gotta find the puzzle. Double check he's not close enough we can hear that. He could have backtracked down the hallway. I might have enough puzzle pieces for that, but That's the puzzle. So you're kind of looking for locations on this. Royal Observatory in Greenwich. And then you have to adjust the time, but we need the puzzle, and that might actually be it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think this is it. World time zones. About the world time. At the end of the 19th century, Great Britain's Greenwich Meridian was set as the prime meridian during the International Meridian Conference in Washington, D.C. Using the Greenwich Meridian as the standard, an hour was added or subtracted for every 15 degrees, depending on the direction east or west. After this, the whole world began using GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time, as standard time, and the time difference is as follows. Local time for each city, Greenwich is +0 GMT, Washington is -3, Moscow is +3, and Beijing is +8. For example, if it's 2 a.m. in Greenwich, then it's 11 p.m. in Washington and 10 a.m. in Beijing. Okay, so what time do we have? It is 2 o'clock. I don't know if you can adjust the clock in this room and switch the whole puzzle. I usually just go off this clock. So you may be able to actually shift the whole clock to 0 and make this really easy. Beth, would you mind putting down times for me? So we got 2 for Greenwich. If you don't mind, I don't know if you're... Beth, are you there? Or Firebird? Otherwise I might need to write those down. Okay, so we're at 2 for Greenwich, so that's going to be 11 o'clock for Washington, D.C., 5 o'clock for Moscow, is that 10 o'clock for Beijing? Does that sound right? Yeah. So 11 o'clock for DC, 5 o'clock Moscow, 10 o'clock Beijing. I think I did that right. Okay, thank you. Much appreciated. Now, if I can get to the other classrooms, I'll do the puzzles later. That was a dick move. I need to make sure he doesn't follow me in here. I can't hide in this room. Well, I suppose I could probably hide behind the art easel, but pretty sure he's gonna see me. Like, no, nothing in here. I don't think he's close enough. That looks like Moscow. Yeah, the crumb. Ah! No, 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 no. He definitely heard me. Something tells me he heard me. That door's closed. It's gonna leave me alone this time. We gotta do this all over again. He did not get to me quite right away last time. He might be heading upstairs though. Okay, so Moscow. What was Moscow? 3. No, that's the other one. 5. the other one should be in the computer lab. I can hide here. The last one is out in the main hall then. Which one is this? That looks like Beijing. Beijing is 8. No, not 8. That's the old. I keep looking at that now. 10. Well, hopefully he doesn't hear me. That always gets me. Would he hear the door from there is the question. Think we're okay? I think we're good. There's a few things in here. We grab everything while we're here. Just the spirit bell and the L rods, okay. Nameless document. There used to be a pond at the spot before the new building was built. Of course, there were rumors that the pond was haunted. According to local legend, it was a cursed pond, and the souls of the people who drowned in that pond were trapped in it. The only way an imprisoned soul can escape the pond was to drag. Should that be was? Never mind. Was to drag another soul into the pond. That's why the ghosts of the pond were more bloodthirsty, killing more people. At its worst, the pond claimed a life every month. The school warned the students about the pond, but the drownings did not stop. Some people wanted to fill in the pond, but the chairman always decided against it. The chairman said that the pond allowed the feng shui to flow well. I mean, how important is feng shui when people are dying, you know? Well, I later found out just how important feng shui is. Anyways, because of the fierce protests, it was finally decided that the pond was to be filled in. But on the first day of filling in the pond, the machine operator died of a heart attack. After that, the school had to hold a purification ritual every year for the pond. Time passed, and the new building was built over the spot where the pond used to be. No more rituals. Lately, though, there are rumors that the ghosts are showing up again. They say that a girl's ghost drenched in water, wearing an old-school uniform that can only be seen in the history room, is being spotted. She's got to be one of the ghosts of a student that died in the pond. You might ask why a pond ghost would appear when the pond is gone. Well, it's hard to explain, but this world and the underworld exist in the same place. What does that mean? It means that humans and ghosts occupy the same space, but in different, or lack of a better word, dimensions. You could also compare it to radios. Each of them give off its own frequency. And that's why humans and ghosts cannot influence each other. So even if there's a building built over where the pond was in this world, that pond could still be there in the underworld's dimension. I'll try to find out the truth of all this today. I was finally able to create the Occult Club. The teachers hate it. They say I'm wasting my precious youth. Even though people find my club weird, my club is not a joke. We investigate and research the supernatural phenomena that cannot be explained by modern science. Well, that's not how you do it. If you're investigating, you're applying science. People! Sorry. Naturally, the quickest way of proving our worthy cause would be finding a ghost, which is why you'll never be a science because you can't prove anything. Just by sheer luck, I've recently came upon something called Elrod, which has magical powers. The person who found it told me that that it can detect ghosts, as well as be used as a dowsing rod. Okay. Let's see. Anything else in here besides the obvious? There you are. Investigation on the yin-yang token. Now we saw part 2, so this is part 1. The yin-yang token is a mirror used in Taoism that has a bronze mirror in the center. It has the power to chase away evil and illuminate the truth. The yin-yang token is octagonal and is inscribed with the 8 trigrams, a mirror in the center, and the yin-yang symbol on the back side. It is sometimes used in movies. When energy is instilled in the token, it can unleash the energy to chase away or destroy evil. However, it is also said that simply reflecting light off the bronze mirror can yield the same effect. Our school also has an yin-yang token on display in the history room. So I believe that's supposed to be your hint as to where to find it. I get nervous every time he does that. Scoping out with his flashlight. Heaven's Mandate Scroll. As chaos blooms, the rise of the sun and moon will become different for each country, and panic will ensue. In the midst of all this, a true man shall come forth to set each time under a single standard. Only then will the dark river be crossed and the sacred object be attained. That's the clue that you need to align the clocks. And I think that's it for this room. We have Washington, which, what do we have Washington at? 11. So, this is actually a point of no return. If you have not gotten the Fox Spirit at this point, you want to do it before you touch that. Spirit Bell, a bell that makes a clear sound. If you do not have the Spirit Bell, you cannot return to Main Building 2 and 1, which we want to do to collect the rest of the stories and stories. I don't think we need any more ghost encounters back there, but to collect the rest of the stories at least. L-Rod, an L-shaped rod. Wow, how useful. The L-Rod is what we need for... Wait, where'd he go? He's right next to me, isn't he? Oh, I do see him. He's going up. So if I can get away in time. So you need the L-Rod for the next encounter. So we have the roof key that we got from the light fixture, so the light puzzle. And the L-Rod, we need to progress that part. So that key went to the roof. And we cannot do anything out there without the L-Rod. So let's do that. Yeah. That's where the mermaid goes. Wow, this is loud. So, if you walk to the water, you'll see the rods cross. If the rods move forward, it means you can walk that way. If they cross, you cannot. Wait, where'd they go? And of course, you want to avoid her. Be careful not to get too close. I have no health items, so we might have to redo all this. Alright, got the blue key. Alright, so that's a good place to stop, I think. There's still quite a bit left to do before we even move on to the next section. The main thing you need to do at that point is drain the pool. You get the last talisman, and it kind of sets some events in motion that'll lead in, and then we kind of go to the next building. We could do that part, but we don't really need to at this point. So I think we'll save the mermaid ghost, and let's kind of start doing the rest of the stuff we need to. There is another point before once you use the talisman where the janitor won't respawn, so you don't have to stop here. There's another point where I'll mention that where you can still run around freely. Now that we have the spirit bells, we can backtrack, but also note that the other janitor is still there, and he does bounce back and forth between main building 1 and 2. He just kind of spawns at certain points. So we will finish up the mermaid ghost next time. So what we did in this section is basically did all the main events for the new building, except for finishing up the mermaid and the last one we have to do before we get out of here. So sorry for my confusion on the lights puzzle, but basically what you had to do, what we did is we kind of went down to the dance room because that's the only room you really have card access to after we got through the main area, because that's one of the yellow card rooms. And we confronted the doppelganger ghost. We made our way to the upper floors to get the yin-yang symbol, which we needed to confront the burned-faced girl down in the music appreciation room. Or is that what it's called? Music appreciation room? I think that's what it's called. If you notice, she was hiding her face from us, so it's been burned with acid. We haven't got that story yet. But we have to use the yin-yang symbol to burn her, basically. That's how we defeated her. Getting through the doppelganger got us the red card access. Getting through the burn face girl got us the belt access. Having the belt, we were able to listen to the Black Mass tape, which was the voice recording of a girl who was crying out about a fire and that she couldn't breathe, and she was calling for her mom. And so then the night teacher appeared behind us, which kind of set the next set of events in motion. So the night teachers, when we kind of triggered those dialogue options with him, we basically got, the information that, he's been here for a long time, which, might insinuate some things. If you know his face, you probably you know who he is. So if you go back to main building 2, the portrait of the guy with the vase, that was the night teacher, or also known as the music teacher, because I think I referred to him as the night teacher before, because that's just how I'm used to thinking of him. So that's the guy that killed himself. If you go back to the records in the principal's office, so that was a ghost. We were not talking to a person there. So when he said he'd been here for a long time and I didn't want you to make the same mistakes I did, or whatever he said exactly, that's who we were talking to. And that he recognized the recording. So he knew that recording of that girl's voice. And that girl's voice probably sounds familiar because we have heard it before. So that's a really important encounter. Then as we try to leave, we run into So Young. She finally reveals to us, even though I already knew this, that she was, the main thing that's driving her is her sister, which we already had read about her sister. Like I said, because of her name, that's the only reason I kind of dropped that bit of information that was her sister. If you play Sung Ah's route, she reveals that much earlier, so you kind of learn about that regardless, especially if you go that direction. And I think most people probably stick with Sung Ah the first time because, when she runs off screaming, you kind of, personally, I'm definitely the type of person to, I want to know what that is. I want to investigate, but at the same time, you don't want to leave her alone. So I think a lot of people tend to go with her in that earlier scene, and that kind of sets apart the two tracks. One thing I've never done is there are 2 points where you can go with So Young or Sung Ah, and the only thing I've never done with them is flip the tracks, go with one of them one time, go with the other time. I don't know if how that changes things, because that definitely has to influence the endings. You can't get certain endings that way. And so I don't know if it just goes towards default endings at that point, or what impact that has. But anyways, those were some of the main things we ran into. Now, so my favorite ghost, we did run into her as well, linked to the light puzzle, which is the spider girl, the one who's kind of up in the corner of the room, kind of crawling up the wall backwards. So I think she's really cool. And then the other one that we haven't met that was compulsory here was just the mermaid. So we had to run into her. I think otherwise, the only things we ran into, we did meet Ji-hyeon. We didn't get much out of her, except that she was saying that So Young's really wrapped up in finding her sister, in stuff about her sister who's dead. We know that she's dead. She's the girl that hung herself in the A and B storyline from the main building 1. And she said that Sung Ah's been getting all riled up at So Young. And she doesn't really know what's going on. She's kind of revealed that. And so she does not like the dialogue choices you choose there, but it doesn't really matter. We're not going to get an ending with her anyway until we play the other route. So it doesn't really matter how you treat her. The ending does, though. You have to get that bit of truth out of her before you get to the ending. And I think that is one of the easy ones to mix up, the ones with her and the one with the teacher. Because when it comes to So Young, most of the time you just want to be nice. A lot of being nice and just trying to find the truth go a long way with her, where Ji-hyeon and the night teacher are a little bit harder to hit on the mark. Personally, I think, even though it's not that many dialogue options, because I know I messed that up before when I did the previous live stream when we were just kind of playing for fun. Not that I'm not playing for fun, but I am trying to, do everything that I can do in what time we have here to do this. And so the last person we ran into physically then was, of course, So Young. And so we're still just trying to, she ran into the auditorium area, and that's when we kind of continued on and basically made our way to the what do you call her, the mermaid ghost. Now, I did make a backup save. I think when I play the Sung Ah route, I'm just going to start the game over, but I did make a backup save specifically for So Young endings, because I do believe we need that backup save before you listen to the tape. I can try the later route and see if I can change things, because there is one more dialogue option we have with Sung Ah. But otherwise, it wouldn't take that long. We just got to rerun the light puzzle, clock puzzle, and then do the last 2 endings. But I can kind of check that out if we don't want to play with it too much. So anyways, that is where we will close it off for this. We should still be well in the running for getting the right ending I'm going for. And I do believe we have all items, like I said, from the previous two buildings that we could get so far, and I've been keeping track of what I've been getting here. So what we're going to do next time, which would be Saturday, is we're going to start backtracking. So what we're going to do is kind of complete the ghost story collection and any ghosts that we have not run across so far. And I'm trying to think, we may have already seen all the ghosts for the most part. There's one I can think of that we have not run into, but I think otherwise we have seen most of them at this point. Because I'm not seeing any on the list at this anymore, but we are missing quite a few. Oh no, there's one I did miss. But I'm not seeing. We still have quite a few stories to get, I think. We have quite a few. The stories are all linked to puzzles mostly at this point, and so we have to solve puzzles. And we've been running into these puzzles all the way through this. So that's what we'll kind of work on next time. And Beth, I might rely on your knowledge for that keypad because I absolutely hate that puzzle. That's the metronome one, I think. And I really hate that one. I always screw it up every time. So I might even record that if I don't think I can get it. But anyways, that is where we will close things off. Thank you for joining. I think we had Beth, Firebird, and Bree actually showed up in chat for a change. So thank you all for. She's been watching. She revealed that to me, just not telling me she's been watching. So anyways, thank you all for joining. We will close it off here, and I will see you all later.